Hey everybody, it's the Travel Dame here, Ahesha Catalano, travel agent and owner and creator of the Profitable Retreats program. I wanted to take a second and talk to you guys about something very important to me and very near and dear to my heart. I wanted to talk to you about your why. That thing that, keeps you in business. People use the acronym, what's hurting you. That thing that you will wake up early in the morning for and go to bed long after everyone else is sound asleep. That thing that keeps you driving and moving forward and keeps you grinding and doing what needs to be done. For many of us, it's our family, our children, our significant other. For some, it could be your parents. We have that goal to be able to retire the parents who worked so hard for so many years to give us the things that they were able to give us, right? Well, a lot of times that thing, that person, that reason why ends up becoming the very thing that takes you out of the business. I have a few examples of exactly that. Many years ago, when I first became an entrepreneur, it was my job. I became an entrepreneur because I worked so much, 7 days a week, so many hours. I worked a lot. At one point, I think I had 4 jobs. Mama? Yes, baby. And I had 4 jobs at once. And my why was being able to, work less and to, be able to get rid of some of those jobs, right? And I remember that there were events like a conference, an international conference, and a couple of other things that were on the weekend. And a few times I didn't go because I had to work. And again, there it is. It's like that reason why becomes your reason why not. And I was reminded of that just today because you know who. Oh, you'd like to write something? Hang on, let me help you out. Let me help you out. There you go. My reason why, you're welcome, sweetheart. You're looking at her right now. She was having a pretty bad moment, right? She's screaming her head off, and I'm giving her, all sorts of other things that usually work. I'm sitting right next to her, so it's not like, hey, mommy, pay attention to me. She was just having one of those moments. And I was in the middle of a conference call, and I was upset for a moment. I'm like, oh my gosh, how unprofessional is this? I am the person facilitating the call, and everybody's waiting on me to answer their questions and to continue to share information and to engage in dialogue with them. And I actually had to mute my own line so that I could, get her all taken care of. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to be upset about this. I'm not going to be embarrassed. This is life. And, this is my reason why I'm working so hard. Let me, let this be a teachable moment. And I just took a few moments and, said thank you to everybody that was on the call. And, I thanked them for their patience and understanding. But, you never know who's on those calls, right? So I used that as a teachable moment for the mamas who were on the call, who might have been thinking, I would love to do what she's doing, or I would love to be there one day, but, I have my parents that I'm taking care of and it's just, not possible. Or I have my little one and, he or she is never quiet, or, all of these things. I have this, you ate all the grapes. I'll get you somewhere in a second. I have, this spouse who doesn't support me, or this other, situation, this job that is, in the way of me building my dreams. Like whatever those things are, I want you to press through and to know that you can still, build this business. We had a huge event here this weekend, and I had to take her with me. For those of you who follow me on Facebook, she was in the baby carrier. I'm on the platform in the front of the room holding the microphone, saying what I needed to say, and she's literally in the baby carrier. So at the end of the day, we have our reasons why. And I want to encourage you guys not to let your reason why become your reason why not. That reason why you're not going to the local meetings, or that reason why you're not on the conference call, or that reason why you're not doing the things that need to be done to build your business. Because life is going to happen. Something's always going to come up. There's always going to be an emergency. There's always going to be something that shifts your attention away from your goal. There's always going to be someone who doesn't support you or someone who doesn't understand, and that someone might be the reason why you're doing the business that you're doing anyway. So I just want you guys to be encouraged and to know that as long as you don't give up, as long as you stay consistent, you can have whatever it is you're trying to achieve. You can absolutely make it happen. I am rooting for you. I'm cheering for you. I would love to stay connected to you guys. So be sure to connect with me on Facebook. I'm making sure she's not like doing something crazy on my husband's computer. He's going to come home and wonder like why things are all moved around. I can touch it. It is kind of mine. Look, meltdown again, right? See, I could end the video, but I'm like, this is life, you know. So please don't feel like your situation has to be perfect or your circumstances have to be perfect before you take a step, before you record that video. If you have a testimony that you know needs to be shared, but your circumstances are not perfect, or your background isn't the prettiest, you know, background, or, you know, your baby's talking or crying or cooing in the background, whatever it is, you know, at the end of the day, nobody cares about that stuff. You know, just do the thing that you know you need to do. And all the other stuff, you know, let that just be in the background. There's always going to be background noise. There's always going to be, you know, all of that other stuff. Just keep pushing. And like I said, I'm rooting for you. I know that you can do it. I'll be here, you know, cheering you guys along. Let's lock arms and just make our dreams come true, because we can, right? Yes, we can. So stay connected with me. If we're not already connected, you can find out a little bit more about what I'm up to at thetraveldame.com. Connect with me on Facebook and be sure to follow me there. I look forward to talking to you guys soon. Until next time, remember to live the life you love and love the life you live. God bless, and I'll be praying for you, your family, and your business. Enjoy the rest of your day. Say bye.
Bye.